Dear children, you can see 4 general principles here. So these all general principles makes our calculations easier. So x, y, z represents different numbers. So we can do some problems using these principles. We can check this all principle one by one with one example. The first principle is that x plus y plus z equal to x plus y plus z. Means we can change that addition in any order. Okay. Also we can take x plus z also, because if we add in any order there is no change in the answer. So our first question here, you can see 28 plus 25 plus 75. So we can check which is easy to add. So 25 plus 75 is easy to add. So we can change the bracket like 28 plus 25 plus 75 inside the bracket. So this all we can do in our mind, is it? 25 plus 75 is 100, and if we add with 28, the answer is 128. Okay. And second one, x minus y minus z equal to x minus y plus z. For all numbers x, y, z. So if we want to subtract two numbers repeatedly from the same number, we can use this principle. This means ഏതൊക്കെ നമ്പേഴ്സ് ആണോ സബ്ട്രാക്ട് ചെയ്യുന്നത് ആ രണ്ട് നമ്പേഴ്സിൻ്റെയും സമ്മ് എക്സിൽ നിന്ന് മൈനസ് ചെയ്യുന്നു. ഓക്കെ, we can check with one example. Here we want to subtract 13 from 58, then 3 from the answer. Instead of this, what we can write? We can write 58 minus, inside the bracket, 13 plus 3. Now we can do 13 plus 3 easily, is it? So 16, is it? So 58 minus 16 is 42. Our next rule is that x plus y minus z equal to x plus y minus z. Means if we want to add two numbers and want to subtract the third number, we can use this rule. But there is a condition. The second number, here it is y, it should be greater than z. In that case, what we can do? We can subtract z from y, then that answer we can add to x. So let's check one example. Here 78 plus 16 minus 6. So it is easy to subtract 6 from 16. So we can use the rule. Rewrite it as 78 plus, inside the bracket, 16 minus 6. So 16 minus 6 is 10. Then 10 plus 78 is 88. So we can add easily. So we can use this rule because 16 is greater than 6. Okay. So moving to the fourth rule. X minus y plus z is equal to x minus y minus z for all numbers x, y, z with y greater than z. So this rule we can use only when y is greater than z. That means the second number is greater than z. So here is your question. 93 minus 28 plus 18. So we can use the rule, that is x minus y minus z we can write. Here x is 93 minus 28 minus 18. So 28 minus 18 is easy to do, that is 10. Then 93 minus 10 is 83. So children, we can do that all problems if we thoroughly know this all rules properly. Okay, so study well, then we can do the next set of problems from our textbook. Okay, so we can discuss some problems from there. 88 plus 72 plus 12. So addition can be done in any order. So we can check which numbers we can select so that we can add it easily. So we know that 88 and 12 sums to 100. 88 ഉം 12 ഉം കൂടി ആഡ് ചെയ്താൽ 100 ആവുമെന്ന് അറിയാം. So we can select that two numbers. So how can we write? Write 88 plus 12 inside the bracket plus 72. So it is easy to add, is it? 88 plus 12 is 100 and 100 plus 72 is 172. Very easy to do, is it? So we can move to the next problem. 8.2 plus 3.6 plus 6.4. So if we select 3.6 and 6.4, it sums 10. Then 8.2 plus 10 is 18.2. Okay. Then next one, 298 minus 4.5 minus 3.5. Here, which rule we can use? Two numbers we want to subtract repeatedly. So which rule? X minus y minus z is equal to x minus y plus z, is it? So we can write 298 minus 4.5 plus 3.5. Then we want to do 4.5 plus 3.5. So 4 plus 3 is 7. 0.5 plus 0.5 we will get 1. So 7 plus 1 is 8. Then we can subtract easily from 298, that is answer is 290. Next one is 298 plus 4.5 minus 3.5. So which rule? Two numbers are adding and one number is subtracting. So we can take x plus y minus z equal to x plus y minus z. So here we can write 298 plus 4.5 minus 3.5. Then 4.5 minus 3.5 is 1. Then adding with 298 we'll get 299. Next problem, 38 minus 8.5 plus 1 by 2. So which one we can use? Which rule we can use? X minus y plus z is equal to x minus y minus z. So this problem we can rewrite as 38 minus 8.5 minus half, that is inside the bracket. So 8.5 minus half is 8 itself. Then 38 minus 8 is 30. Okay. Then the next problem, 4.2 minus 3.2 minus 2.3. So it will be easy if we take 4.2 and 3.2 together. So which rule we can use to solve this problem easily? We know that x minus y plus z equal to x minus y minus z. So here the right hand side of the rule is given as a question. So how can we rewrite this? We can write the left hand side of this rule as the answer. So we can write it as 4.2 minus 3.2 plus 2.3. Then 4.2 minus 3.2 is 1. Then 1 plus 2.3 is 3.3. Is it easy? So children, complete all other problems by yourself. You might have heard the proverb, practice makes a man perfect. So practice more problems to be perfect. Hope you all understood the class. Thank you for watching.